Hello everyone and welcome to the weird, scary and horrible parts of humanity. Today we are looking at United Airlines Flight 93 hijacker Ahmed al-Haznawi. United Airlines Flight 93 was a Boeing 757-222 departing Newark International Airport, New Jersey, bound for San Francisco International Airport, California. The aircraft is seen here 3 days before the attack on the 8th of September 2001. There were 33 passengers aboard, 4 hijackers and 7 crew members. The flight did not depart until 8:42 a.m. and was running 42 minutes late. Crashing in Shanksville, Pennsylvania and killing all 44 aboard, it is speculated that the Boeing 757's target was the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., but this remains debatable to this day. The son of a Saudi imam at the mosque in the central market, Ahmed Ibrahim al-Haznawi al-Ghamdi was born in Hazna, al-Bahah province, with his family part of the Ghamdi tribe, the same tribe as United Airlines Flight 93 hijacker Syed al-Ghamdi, as well as United Airlines Flight 175 hijackers Hamza al-Ghamdi and Ahmed al-Ghamdi. This group was considered to be the most religious of the 9/11 hijackers, and al-Haznawi memorized the Quran word for word, becoming a Hafiz. A Hafiz is a man who has completely memorized the Quran, while a female is a Hafiza. The group is thought to have met in 1999. At the age of 18 in 1999, he announced to his family that he was leaving Saudi Arabia to fight in Chechnya. The major combat phase of the Second Chechen War lasted between the 7th of August 1999 and the 30th of April 2000 in the North Caucasus, with the insurgency phase lasting between the 1st of May 2000 and the 16th of April 2009, with an estimated 30,000 civilians killed and between 50,000 and 80,000 military personnel killed. However, his father forbade him. As a result, he remained in Saudi Arabia until 2000, when he told his father and brother Abdul Rahman al-Haznawi that he wasn't going to Afghanistan for training with Al-Qaeda and would then be going on to Chechnya. This time, his family was unable to stop him. Returning from Afghanistan to his native Saudi Arabia on the 12th of November 2000, he applied for and received a US B1 B2 tourist visa at the US Consulate General in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. To this day, citizens of Saudi Arabia require a visa to visit the United States of America. On the 27th of November 2000, he went back to Hazna and stayed there until the 27th of December for Ramadan. It is theorized that there he told Syed al-Ghamdi and Hazma al-Ghamdi that he was being recruited into the 9/11 attacks. In late 2000, he travelled to Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, where he purchased traveller's checks, which were paid for by Mustafa al-Hawasawi. Al-Hawasawi is a Saudi Arabian citizen who is alleged to have acted as a key financial facilitator for 9/11 and is currently held at Guantanamo Bay. In March 2001, he stayed at a Kandahar guest house in Kandahar, Afghanistan. There he stayed with Mohammed Jabara. Jabara is a Kuwaiti citizen who was convicted of terrorism-related offences and an active member of Al-Qaeda and Jamaat Islamiyah, who was arrested in 2001, and despite cooperating authorities after breaching his release conditions, he was sentenced to life imprisonment and is currently held at ADX Florence in Colorado. Jabara said that al-Haznawi was a very devout Muslim and could recite the entire Quran from memory. On the 8th of June 2001, he flew to Miami, Florida from Dubai in the United Arab Emirates via London in the United Kingdom, along with American Airlines Flight 11 hijacker Wael al-Sharai. As a muscle hijacker, he was among the last of the hijackers to arrive into the United States of America. Once there, he opened up a SunTrust bank account with deposits made in during the month of arrival, and he moved in with fellow United Airlines Flight 93 hijacker Zayed Jarrah, with both renting an apartment on Bougainvillea Drive in Lauderdale by the Sea. On the 25th of June 2001, Jarrah took al-Haznawi to Holy Cross Hospital in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, which remains open to this day, following a cut on his left calf, telling the hospital that he bumped into a suitcase causing the cut. Jarrah took him to the hospital based on recommendations from their landlord. Following the 2001 anthrax attacks, which took place between the 18th of September and the 12th of October 2001, in which 5 people were killed and 17 people were injured as a form of bioterrorism, the US media reported that al-Haznawi's cut was a sign of cutaneous anthrax in an attempt to prove a link between the 2001 anthrax attacks and Al-Qaeda. However, the FBI found this to be inaccurate and in March 2002 reported exhaustive testing did not support that anthrax was present anywhere the hijackers had been. On the 10th of July 2001, he got a Floridian driver's license and using a different address got another copy on the 7th of September 2001. On the 5th of September 2001, he bought his ticket for United Airlines Flight 93 and would be seated in seat 6B in the last row of first class and the only passenger in row 6. He purchased the ticket on Travelocity.com. On the 7th of September 2001, he and other United Airlines Flight 93 hijackers Zayed Jarrah, Ahmed al-Nami and Syed al-Ghamdi flew from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to Newark, New Jersey aboard Spirit Airlines, with Fort Lauderdale remaining one of the largest bases for the airline. Along with the other United 93 hijackers, he checked into the Marriott Hotel at Newark Airport, where he stayed for 2 nights, from the 7th of September until the 9th of September, before moving to the Newark Days Inn, Wilmington. Both hotels remain open to this day. On the 11th of September, he checked in through United Airlines at 7:24 a.m. at Newark Airport and checked in 1 bag. He was selected for additional security by the computer-assisted passenger pre-screening system, the only hijacker of United 93 to be selected for this, and screened, but only his checked bags required extra screening for explosives. The flight departed from Gate A-17 with al-Haznawi boarding at 7:39 a.m. along with Syed al-Ghamdi. However, the flight was delayed for 42 minutes, meaning that United 93 took off at 8:42 a.m, just 4 minutes before American Airlines Flight 11 crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center, with the pilots and cabin crew of United Flight 93 informed of this, as well as the hijacking of United Airlines Flight 175, and told to be cautious and on the lookout. At 9:28 a.m, United Flight 93 was hijacked. Passenger Thomas Burnett Jr. made a call to his wife, Dina, and said that a passenger had been stabbed in first class and that they had tried to undertake CPR on him but could not feel a pulse. It is believed that this passenger was Mark Rothenberg, who went by Mickey. Rothenberg was seated in seat 5B in first class. It is believed that al-Ghamdi stabbed Rothenberg to death, based on being directly behind Rothenberg, as he was seated in seat 6B. It is believed that the stabbing of Rothenberg was an attempt to frighten other passengers and cabin crew into compliance. However, with passengers and cabin crew able to make various calls and aware that 2 planes had hit the World Trade Center, it came to pass that hijackers would indeed be using the Boeing 757 as a weapon. This led passengers to attempt to overrun the hijackers, and while it is known that they made it to the cockpit door based on a trolley bashing into the cockpit door, to this day we do not know how far they made it into the cockpit, with Zayed Jarrah, who was flying the Boeing 757, crashing the plane deliberately at 10:03 a.m. at 11 seconds into a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, killing all aboard. Before the FBI released the photographs of the hijackers on the 20th of September 2001, Abdul Rahman al-Haznawi, the brother of al-Haznawi, was shown a picture of his brother by Arab News, an English-language daily newspaper published in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Despite a friend stating that the picture bore resemblance to al-Haznawi, Rahman al-Haznawi insisted there was no similarity between the photo published and my brother, as well as stating that he did not believe that his brother was involved in 9/11 and that he had no intention of committing 9/11. However, his family admitted to Arab News that he had left them and his native Saudi Arabia approximately 1 year before. The FBI did not release photographs of the hijackers until the 28th of September 2001. However, a documentary aired on Al Jazeera on the 16th of April 2002. Called The Wills of the New York and Washington Battle Martyrs. The footage showed al-Haznawi, and he talked about bringing a bloodied message to the United States of America and giving his life as a martyrdom, with the footage filmed in March 2001, 6 months before the attack. This was a prepared statement which The Guardian reported. He read angrily, stating in Arabic, "The time of humiliation and subjugation is over. It's time to kill Americans in their heartland. Lord, I regard myself as a martyr for you to accept me as such." An image of the World Trade Center in flames was electronically inserted into the background of the tape behind al-Haznawi. This put to bed many of the sentiments of al-Haznawi's family that he had not been involved in the 9/11 attacks. Thank you for watching. Please do yourself a favour and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to inform yourself of when new videos come out. Also, why not hit that like button and leave a nice comment? It helps more than you know and your support is truly appreciated. Until next time, stay awesome, stay classy, be kind to everyone you meet, have an amazing day. And remember, the truth is always more interesting than fiction.